Hi, and welcome to a video on how to add large groups of students to the MusiQuest dashboard. You can see that I'm on the Manage Students tab on the left-hand side here, and we're going to be using this Import Spreadsheet functionality here in the top right. This is great if you already have Spreadsheet from in your organization of your student information. It'll need a little custom formatting, but you'll see that you can get large numbers of students added to MusiQuest in a matter of minutes. So let's get into it. One of the two methods you have here is to use a Google Sheet if you're already using Google. I do want to caution you that this won't work if you're not properly signed in, and Google won't tell you. It's just very annoying, and frankly, it's their fault, not ours. But you can click this Use Template button up here in the top right, and if you are properly signed in, it will add to your drive and become an editable file, at which point you can proceed to fill it out or copy and paste your information in. I'm going to show exactly what that looks like in a second with the alternative method, but I do want to point out that at the end of the day, you're going to have to export this as an Excel file to re-upload, and those instructions are right here as well. So the other option is to actually bring a template file onto your computer. I'm a Pages user here on the Mac, so it's going to open in Pages, and you're going to see those same formatting, same 4 key columns that you saw on the Google Sheet. There's some sample data that's presented down here that shows you sort of how this gets filled out. Also information on the passwords, and again, some nice instructions here. One of the key details to note is you've got your family name first and then given name second, which is the way that most rostering programs will handle your student information. So it should be easy to copy and paste over. Username and password are optional. So let me start to show what this looks like. Andrea Bright, see, I'm committing the same issue. In fact, to help remind you that don't do that. Andrea is the given name, Bright's the family name. No need for username or password. Second one could be Harrisburg, and let's say that's Montana. What an interesting name. And sometimes you might want your usernames formatted in sort of like a student ID type. Maybe they've got a number. Maybe you use email, depends upon the organization, but you can type in that custom username, and then that's how it will upload, and that's what will be used for sign-in. For our password value, you can see that R is random. If it's blank, it'll be set to piano. That tends to be a pretty good option for most organizations. One more here, let's say Adams, and the first name, Matt Adams. And we do want to set Matt's password just for demonstration purposes here. I'll use 5 for the xylophone. This information is now properly formatted. I am going to export it to Excel, which is the file format that we needed in to be uploaded. Save it here to my desktop. Go back to the dashboard, and I'll grab that file. And you're going to get this really nice visual display of the information that you just input. You can see the names left to right. You can see that this username is coming in correctly as it was input. And then random is given Montana a guitar. We chose the xylophone for Matt. So everything looks right. The last option here is to add to a specific class. You could just upload them to the school, or you could put them in a class if you know which class you want them in. So I'll say 3rd grade for these students. Go ahead and create. I get that success message, and if I did have an issue, it will show me errors, but hopefully you're following along and you haven't had any issue. And I can now search and see, yep, my student has been created. She's in the 3rd grade. And if I check her settings, I can always edit them here. I'll see that piano password. So this is how the import spreadsheet functionality works. Again, you can copy and paste into this file or your Google Sheet from a spreadsheet you already have, and probably complete this process in a matter of minutes. And once you're done, all your students will be here on the Manage Students page of the MusiQuest dashboard. Let us know if you need any additional support or have feature requests. Thanks very much.